What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to building a park in Rollercoaster Tycoon. This is my Heavenly Hills park build. This is part 5, I think. And if you watched the last episode, basically I built this log flume ride at the top corner of my park, and the one thing I didn't do was build a station platform building for it, so that's what I'm doing now. So right now I'm basically just building a wooden sort of mine wood log themed building, and to tell you the truth, I wasn't super happy with it. I'm probably gonna end up going back in and fixing it later, but for now I think it's fine. So pretty much what I did was I just tried to build layers, and I used the log fences as walls. Mainly because the log fences, you can actually manipulate them to be put at an angle. So if you put a wooden roof in, you can use that. You can make your roof not open, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. See, when I'm placing these roofs in, it's just there's like a giant open space. So I built it like that, and I was like, that looks terrible. And then I decided to pull it out and start again. The front part, actually, I wasn't super mad about, but I ended up making this tall part, and I'm not gonna lie, this part of the video did take quite a while. My cat jumped on my laptop and accidentally made me almost quit the game and lose all of my progress. So partway through, I made sure to save and quit because this just took so long. So as you can see right now, I'm using the tile inspector to manipulate the fences and walls. The fences that I'm using as walls. That's a trick that I learned from Dirklink. He makes really good tutorial videos. If you've never seen his channel before, if you're watching this, I'm just assuming you have. But if you want to learn how to do that, watch his video on making wooden roof tiles. And it's very helpful. So that's what I use for this, and right now I'm just kind of manipulating the walls to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And that's where I saved over and came back. And so basically this video is going to consist of me building this station platform building, and then also building I think I built a mine train coaster as well, kind of right next to the log flume. I thought those two would kind of work well together. It would be like a themed section of my park, which is the logging, mining, mountain, wood themed section of my park. So that's essentially what I did here, was just putting together that section of the park and trying to make it look pretty, because that's the whole point of this, essentially. So I'm just about finished with the building here, and like I said, I was not super happy with it. I'm probably gonna end up changing it. I may have mentioned that before, I don't know, but I wasn't like super happy with it. I think this probably needs to be tweaked a little bit. I didn't love it, so that might be an issue for later, for another time, but whatever. I really just think it might need a couple windows, and that's it. I think if I throw in some windows, it'll look a lot better. Other than that, I think it looks pretty decent. I think the actual building structure, it has the different tiered roofs. And I'm not, this isn't really a tutorial video by any means, but if you're looking to increase increase your ability in building buildings and scenery and stuff, one good tip is that if you're making a building, don't make the whole thing one height. So have different heights for it. And I don't know if that is going to make sense without a visual thing, but that's my tip for today. Whatever. Anyway, now I'm building the mine train coaster, which I just thought would be appropriate in this instance. I thought having it right next to my log flume in this mountainous area would make a lot of sense. So I'm just kind of building it kind of right next to it, in that little same area. So this would be sort of a theme section, like I said just now. And this gave me a lot of headaches. I'm not gonna lie. This roller coaster was a giant pain in the ass because everything about it was perfect except for the first drop. The first drop was way too high, and it had way too many, I think, lateral G's. I think that's what it is. It just was like, it was way too high, way too fast, too much going on. But the rest of it was perfect, so I had to fix that hill and make it shorter, because you can see that drop is just like insane. It goes straight down, and then it immediately goes into a curve. So it was like a giant, I screwed it up completely. So here I made it smaller, but then when I made it smaller, it didn't have enough speed to get through the rest of the roller coaster. So that was a pain as well. So I had to figure out how to fix that, because if I had left it like this, it would have crashed at some point. Because it's just going so slow through some of the elements. So then I basically had to rebuild the whole thing and do it in a way that wasn't as I mean, it ended up working fine, but I liked the first design better. If it had because it had like 20 intensity and like less than 1 excitement. So clearly that first drop was killing me at the front of it. So I had to redo the whole thing, and that was a pain in the butt. And I think this ended up being the final design right here. You can't even see it. There's so much happening. But you know, it's working okay, and I think it has like 6 excitement, something like that. It ended up being a pretty good coaster, but boy howdy, was it not fun to build. And I will say, it is building a ride inside of a mountain like this, or going in underground and then coming back out and through a hill and all, definitely one of the harder things to do in this game. It is very difficult to make it work the way that you want it to. This took me 3 tries, so one of them it actually crashed, and I had to reset the game because I didn't want to build it from scratch. So now I'm building the station platform building. Once again, I built it, wasn't happy with it, and I actually fixed it off camera because I was like, I don't feel like recording this. I fixed it off camera later. I'll show you in the next video. Beginning of the next video, you'll see what this ended up looking like. It actually looks a lot better later. I tried to kind of mix in brick and wood together. I thought that would be interesting. It ended up kind of not working as well as I was hoping for it to, which, you know, it happens sometimes, but you know, you never know. I think I called this Crazy Miner. Yeah, so as you can see, I built this wooden / brick building and didn't have enough windows, and the brick didn't really mesh with the wood, and this looks like garbage. But you know, at this point I was like so frustrated with building the roller coaster itself and doing all the, I just was like, it's not worth it right now. I was getting frustrated, so I decided to just build a building, live with it, and then I fixed it later. So I definitely had, this part of the park was definitely the one that gave me the most headaches. As you can see, it ended up turning out really well. I like the way it turned out. It was definitely the most frustrating part of my park thus far, though. But you know, that's how it goes, I guess. The things that are hard are the ones that end up being the most satisfying, whatever. Yeah, if you guys have any tips for me, if you guys have any suggestions on what I should build, throw in this park, if you have anything you want me to do regarding this build, just leave a comment in the comment section below. I read all the comments. I think I've gotten 4 comments since I started this channel, so we're getting better. But anyway, that's going to be it for me in this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.